What is it about yesterday, McKone, that makes you believe this?
I think the rest of the league isn't good. So if you have a good defense, which the Patriots have, and you don't turn the ball over, you're going to have opportunities against a lot of these bad teams, just like you did last year. Now, last year it didn't go your way against the Chargers, the Giants, games like that. But to get to 3 wins, you have to be really, really, really bad. And I don't think they're going to be really, really bad. I don't.
I can't see them being that bad defensively as they were Thursday night. I think they were worse on defense than they were on offense after that game. Because, you had no answer for spacing. You didn't tackle. Your lanes were awful. You let him break containment. You couldn't cover. You couldn't rush. You name it. Stupid penalties. That's all defense. They should be better this week. You got to be on your spot. Now, they were supposed to be that Thursday, but go ahead.
I'm not saying they're going to be a competitive team, like they're a good football team.
139 yards of offense, 3 points. Come on.
Did you see the defense play, though? That's such a... But I'm talking about,
but the defense got beat. I know they missed a bunch of tackles.
Short weeks against a great quarterback.
But it's you got beat by Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you got beat by Gardner Minshew.
Right. Minshew's not making a backfoot throw to the corner to Garrett Wilson on the goal line. No.
I mean, the defense could have given up 6 the other night, and they still were smoked.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get
back to your
McKone's
Magic
point.
7. Yeah.
All right, 6 more wins.
So
Do you have those games marked out?
I do.
Oh, great.
I don't think that they're going to beat the Niners.
Okay.
So they're going to fall to 1-3. They're going to beat the Dolphins. I mean, did you guys watch we talked about this a little bit.
But the Dolphins
you're going to beat the Dolphins at home. You should win that game.
Regardless of who their quarterback is.
Okay.
Yes.
Dolphins week 5.
Texans, going to be a tough game. I don't have them winning that. I don't have them winning against the Jaguars. I don't have them winning against the Jets. But here we go. At the Titans, going to be a win. At the Bears is going to be a win.
Yeah.
Rams, no. At Dolphins, I'll say 2 is back. You're not going to win that game. But then you're going to win Colts, Cardinals, and you'll win that Chargers game. And that gives you a buffer with the Dolphins.
They might win 9.
They're going to win 7 games this year.
I got to be in Jacksonville over there.
Yeah, I love how you've got them winning.
I might have them 8 or 9.
Colts at Cardinals and then again against the Chargers.
Yes.
You've got them winning 3 out of 4 weeks there. Is Drake May starting?
Drake May is going to be starting at that point. Yeah.
I'll entertain it.
Yeah. And then that answers the question that we started last segment with. All right, what gets people fired up? If Drake May comes in and wins 3 out of 4 to end the season and you have 7 wins, all right, well, now maybe you're a destination.
I think you have too many wins for them, but I do think that you could see Drake May and be in those games late. Yeah.
Man.
I could see them beating the Colts. I could see them beating the Chargers.
I mean,
at home.
At that point, by the way, too, is Kyler Murray actually going to be healthy and looking the way he looks right now? History would tell you probably not at that point. Are the Cardinals going to be an engaged football team? They're a terrible franchise. Not that you're the best franchise ever.
The Patriots team right now looks super engaged and super focused.
It's a fair look. It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I thought if you wanted to if you want to put composure on a poster, I would say Thursday night was definitely it.
For sure.
All right, 6 more wins for the Pats to get to 7 wins on the season. Zoe's buying it. I can tell.
I'm kind of buying it.
I
might go 8.
It's easy to hammer them after that Jets game, and they're not going to look good against good competitive teams. But against terrible franchises, which there are a lot of in the NFL, I think their formula is going to lead to them being in a lot of these games.
Pearl in Westboro, what do you got for us?
Oh, boys. Cat's out the bag on my boy Schooler. I don't know who to blame, me or you, because everyone else seen the tape on him, and he's getting held on every single play. But it's a tough week for iced coffee. This is going back a couple of weeks when I called in to say that kind of aligns with the first week of the football season. McKone's take on that was, wow, what a terrible take that is. Boy, McKone, eat those words on 7 wins this year, buddy. I'll have what you're having, and I'll wrap it up here, guys. Patriots Nation was a big, hungry school of fish this offseason, looking to just bite anything we could. And we took the bait, which was week 1 football. Teams that shown a lot of stuff that might not be for the rest of the year. And and that's what we took. We took the Bengals team, which is now 1-11 in the last 12 years in Week 1 football, thinking that this team had, something to show, something to be excited about. And you know who was leading that school, a big, dumb, hungry fish? It was Zoe. Beetle, you were in behind holding your ground. But now McKone has taken the lead. He is at the front of this hungry, dumb school of fish.
I like the McKone, by the way. It's a lesser used pronunciation.
Yep. It's different for sure.
But it's different. You're leading the charge of the dumb school of fish.
Hey, that Seahawks game doesn't show you anything, though. Like, you can't, and look, they should have won that game. But the fact that you can't just say Cincinnati in a vacuum, that was it. No, you saw something week 2 from that team as well, I thought.
Yeah, you did.
It's not like they've completely fallen off a cliff after week 1. Now, again, throwing the football would be a nice added piece to the offense.
Yeah.
Which eventually you hope that comes around. But
Ray's in Revere. Hey, Ray.
Yeah, guys, I actually think this is a bridge season. And when I look at it, look at the 3 highest paid positions on the field: quarterback, left tackle, and wide receiver. The Patriots are dead last in spending in those 3 positions. And I think what's left for us, guys, is the entertainment value of seeing Drake May out there. It's not compelling football, but, I think we're kind of set up for failure, specifically after trading Judon. I don't think they want to win more than 3 games. And at this point, guys, it's just hard to watch.
Have you seen Judon at all, Ray? Have you watched him?
No, I haven't. I really don't know.
I got to be honest with you. They're not missing anything. They're not. 32-year-old Judon looks like a 32-year-old guy. I don't think they're missing him.
Every time he makes a tackle, he gets up slow, too.
He is slow. He's moving slow. Everything about him looks slow right now.
I made one play last night. It was chasing Mahomes down to the sideline.
Yeah.
That was it.
I think they're going to look really good on that trade. I think Judon's best days are behind him. I have no issue with them trading Judon away, and definitely no issue with what they got back in return. I thought they got a great return for the player. And I don't think he changes anything for this team right now. I'm loving the response to McKone saying there's a path to 7 wins. Billy in Wakefield saying his path must be a 28-game season for the Patriots. Sean says crack is whack. Tell Tim put down the pipe. Thomas says the Celtics are the only team that are stopping the 2020s from being the 90s era Boston teams. Sox suck. Bruins blow in the playoffs. Pats suck. And Tim's 7 wins prediction is higher than his forehead. Oh, that's bad. Now it's getting personal.
Unnecessary.
Now it's getting personal is what it is. Let's go to David in North Providence.
You know what? You should dress up like Peyton Manning for Halloween.
Hey,
morning, gentlemen.
Hey, David.
How are you? I just got one take from Thursday night, and I'm not trying to pick on this player, but I have to say what I have to say. Bentley's injury has been devastating to the defense because this McMillan just cannot cut it. He doesn't get to the holes. He's 20 pounds underweight. I mean, the man doesn't have that speed. He's just a backup. I'm just wondering if Mayo's going to bring in another personnel to fill this hole. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome there. I just don't know what middle linebacker stud sitting out there on the street you're going to bring in to have the role that Juwan Bentley had. Yeah, the middle of the defense got caved in the other night. See, the problem is here, it's cyclical now because now Tavai is playing out of position. Now he's kicked inside with too much on his plate. He's got to become the Mike. McMillan's more of an outside guy. He's right. He's light in the ass. But they were there several times, like in the gap control, but didn't break down, and the running back went right by him. McMillan and Tavai. Free blitzes on run blitzes. Right in the middle, back went right by him because you're going in and out of control. Bentley's really good against the run in the gaps. And this year he was running well side to side. It's a bad loss for him. I don't know how you replace him.
They keep talking about finding the right combination. Just so laughable at this point. But that was the Elliott Wolf talking point from the middle of August, and they're keeping that going right through the end of September. That's what they're going to do. Just going to keep repeating it as if it means anything. It definitely doesn't.
They're definitely fixing it within. It's going to be, and the answer is City So and Vidarian Lowe. Like that's what they're hoping on.
And just so proud and happy and thrilled.
It's better than what it is. Like that's what they're crossing their fingers, and that's the combination that they're talking about. It's Lowe and City on the left side, Andrews in the middle. You keep Richardson at right. Layden Robinson. I keep calling him Richardson. Layden Robinson. You keep him on the right guard, and you have a 1 right tackle. And everybody else is back to normal. I'd put Wallace and keep him on the right side and groom him there. Like, other than that, there's nobody else that there's really holding out hope for.
I just hate to say it, but it's got
that's the real combination they're hoping for.
It's got a real rearranging of the chairs on the deck of the Titanic feel.
Yeah, but you're getting better chairs.
Oh, that's good. I don't know if you know, but the boat goes down to the bottom of the ocean, so the quality
if you ever
of the
sit
chairs,
on a bad chair, at least if it's bad weather, at least it's on a nice chair. Yeah.
That's all I would maybe say about that.
A couple teak ones, with some padding.
That's great.
So
those are going to end up at the
slats.
bottom of the ocean.
Right.
That's where they're all going, regardless of which chair you decide to sit on while you're listening to the violinist.
They ever pull any of those chairs up? Got it, right?
I don't know if the chairs made it.
I don't think so.
I don't think the chairs would have made it.
Not 1 or 2 floating around out there like
wooden ones?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. It's a shame, all those chairs.
Yeah. Gentlemen, it's been a privilege.
Yeah, that happened.
Playing with you.
Yeah. So the captain just stood there just gallantly, right, with his hands in his pockets at the helm as we went down. Yeah.
That's your job as the captain. You go down with the ship.
Oh, God. I'd be swimming in
Me too.
boats.
First boat.
Just give me the boat. Get out. I'm laying down, and I'm not moving, and I'm hugging that thing.
That's because you're not an honorable man.
Correct. Great.
You're an alive man.
I'm alive. Yes. Yeah.
And if you did that, they'd probably throw your ass in jail when you got back to shore.
Really?
So, yeah.
Jeez. Unbelievable.
Yes, that's how that works.
Just start a new life.
Yeah.
New identity.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what would go on. What was that guy? The Italian, remember the ship that
Stallion, Rocky.
crashed into the shore? They threw him in jail.
That cruise ship?
Yeah, captain went to jail.
I watched Below Deck, like Captain Lee. Like if you ever that thing ever went down, Captain Lee, he's surviving. That dude's a survivor. He ain't going down the ship.
All right. Well, anyway, back to the offensive line. What Phil Perry said, I think, is true. This is what could make the team go from being that fun, they're in it team that Tim McKone loves so much, right up to 7 wins, to being downright unwatchable. I mean, for them to have any chance to win games, never mind 7 of them in all, they've got to be able to do the job better than what they've done. And I don't know if they're capable. I don't know that they are. And I think that's probably the fear and the feeling that's setting in with Gerard Mayo right now. He might be starting to feel that there is not a fix for this, that their life is going to be damn near impossible on offense with the current crew.
Yeah.
And that could be that sinking feeling. Pardon the pun. Chairs, Titanic, sinking feeling.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.